She has this amazing perception. Most of us go somewhere and we see what's right in front of us. She's got this antenna that keeps going around. Did you know about this? I said, what? She knows things, she feels things, she senses things in her environment from other people, and she helps us all see those things and make us more effective and better at what we do. So a few things I want to share with her.
This is hard. I love it, thank you.
First one is a resolution from the Board of Supervisors. And we are fortunate to have Supervisor Wolf with us here today. Resolution recognizing Sandra Copley upon her 17 years of public service. Whereas Sandra started her employment with Santa Barbara County at the Public Health Department in April of 1999, following years of nursing experience in various hospitals and health organizations. And whereas Sandra focused her work at the Public Health Department on mothers and children at high risk of poor outcomes, through the Teenage Pregnancy Prevention Program, TAP, through the Multi-Agency Integrated System of Care, MISC, through the Child Health and Disability Program, CHDP. We're good at initials here. Health care for the homeless, maternal child adolescent health, and many programs demonstrating skills in both providing compassionate nursing services and in managing others to achieve success and positive outcomes. And whereas Sandra excelled in working collaboratively with community partners throughout the county, such as the Perinatal Wellness Coalition, First Five, and the Oral Health Executive Committee, recognizing that together we are stronger and better at meeting the needs of our residents. And whereas Sandra placed an emphasis on training and professional growth, sharing her expertise with others, and appreciating the value of a highly competent and prepared workforce. And whereas Sandra led many aspects of our local response during disasters, providing essential services including the management of a medical shelter to residents at times of crisis. And whereas Sandra contributed on many levels with creativity, expertise, and kindness, bringing passion and energy along with her nursing skills, making personal connections and supportive relationships for women and children at risk, and has made a difference in the lives of many in our community. Now therefore be it hereby ordered and resolved that the Board of Supervisors of Santa Barbara County is hereby acknowledged Sandra Copley for her lifetime commitment of quality care to the citizens of Santa Barbara County. And now a number of people took the time to write something special for Sandra, and we put together a little book for her.
Oh, there you are.
And it's called Kindness Remembered. So those of you who wrote special things, it's in a book for Sandra from all of us.
Thank you so much. My heart is just like this big. I'm so humbled. I truly am, and I'm really thankful. And as I look around, I'm looking around, it's like a lot more than just 17 years of my life. I have friends here that were at the birth center with me in the 80s. Wow. And at Cottage with me at the 80s. And Sylvia, who was my supervisor for 7 years through everything. So we really, my nursing career spans 41 years. So I've always had an umbrella, I've always had an institution that I've worked for, and now I'm kind of going out for as an independent, you know. I'll still be working, I'll still be in the community, but on my own time. So that's going to be an interesting change, and I'm going through a lot of grieving. I'm thinking about all of you. I'm going through, you know, I went through a lot of pictures, I cleaned out cupboards, I looked at, you know, like a lot of my past, and it's just been an amazing career. From delivering babies and being one of the 2 first home visitors in the county in the 80s, and you know, all of the wonderful things that I've learned from all of you. And I couldn't have done anything at all without every single one of the people I've worked with. You know, we are all just a whole, we are all one. So I want to thank, now I'm going to sound like I'm at the Oscars or something. But I have to thank you because it's so special to me. Because I know that I can't do anything alone. You know, as you know, I'm always like, okay, how do we work together? You know, how do we do this? My maternal child health program, the nurses are awesome. I mean, these are supervisors and nurses that go into homes. They bring their stools in Santa Maria and the farm workers to you know, because they don't have furniture. We're going into homes with like a little apartment with multi-families living in there, and they're working with from gestational diabetes and teaching them nutrition to substance use, mental health, domestic violence. They're in the trenches, and I just really want to thank you for all the work you do. And then there's our CHDP nurses and health educators that go out to the providers, and our perinatal services coordinators that help continue quality care to our providers. So, you know, they're awesome. And then there are all the collaborative people I work with. Okay, Child Abuse Prevention Council, Oral Health, Kids Network, First Five, you know, all these people that just make our communities so much better. They get us those services. And I've just been so privileged to be part of it. I just can't even tell you how privileged I do. And I go, wow, this is amazing how we're all working together. Oh yeah. I was old school. It doesn't show, but I have the old school in me. And I'm old, but I'm young at heart. And I don't know, everybody, I just thank you for being rock stars. You know, you're the ones that keep everything going. I was just there enjoying the ride, you know. It's been a very strange ride at times. It's been wonderful, and I thank you all. And I will hopefully, you know, still be doing some things in the community and doing some forensic nursing and doing that kind of thing, but basically I'm going to look for balance. And I'm going to look for a balance with family and for what I want to do next. And I have no idea where that path is going to take me completely, but I hope to see a lot of you on the road. So thank you.
I have to say one more thing. She's talking about being out in the community, and I know Sandra mostly from her volunteering with the Women's Free Homeless Clinic down at Transition House 3 Fridays a month. She would come once a month and use a vacation day just to come and help with the women, and the women love her. She, what can I say, you all know what her personality is. We love her, and we hope you come back because we really want you there. But to know that she's out there helping the homeless, I think is really special.
Well, I wasn't really prepared to say anything, but as many of you know, that doesn't stop me. I'm so moved to be here and to celebrate Sandra. She's, as you all know, you work with her, you know what she does, but for me, in so many ways, she's been my teacher. She's taught me a lot about what this county does, and I'm so happy and honored to be here and to see so many of our county employees who are in the trenches and doing the work that lots of times we don't see or we don't really know what you're doing. But Sandra has kind of been my eyes to all of you. And through her, not only have I learned about what you do, but I have learned about the passion that you do it with. And that is Sandra. She's just a most passionate woman, and I just love her for what she's done for our community. And I'm so glad that she is going to continue to be involved, although I shouldn't be surprised, because that is who she is. And it's really nice to have met her son, and haven't met your husband yet, but they're very lucky to have you as their mother and wife, and we're lucky to have you in our community.
Hi, I'm Jan Kogler, and I work in public health emergency preparedness, and I promised my boss, who is John Eaglesham, who's the director of Emergency Medical Services Agency here at the Public Health Department, that I would for sure thank Sandra for every time we have called on her at the last minute to help us out, and she has never ever said no. She might squirm a little bit because she's a nurse, and nurses, you know, want to have it all written down exactly. So you have to sort of take cover, and then she would do it. She would do it each time. We would ask her whether it was, you know, a medical shelter or an exercise of any kind, or getting the CEUs for the nurses at our Medical Reserve Corps meetings. She's always been there, never ever said no, and we just really thank you so much. We value you so much, and we hope to see you at the Medical Reserve Corps. Another one of my moms. I won't be there. So thank you. Thank you.
You could be a patient this time.
Moulage patient, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cut some cake. Enjoy this. Oh,
Husband.
Okay. This is going to be a little bit embarrassing. Sandra's retiring, semi-retiring, and she told me I have a small specialty construction company. And she goes, "You got to make some money." So I've been restructuring, and I've hired, and we're doing gangbusters. We're doing really, really good, and we're cleaning out, and we're changing things. And I found this note that I wrote her probably around 2002.
Wow.
So she'd been here about 3 years. She was having some really trying times here with some personnel issues, and it was really upsetting her. So I wrote her this note, and I like to draw little pictures, and I wrote Sandra, and I have a picture of like a gauge on your car with the empty and full. And I go, your tank is full like your life. So there's the little gauge, and it's on full. And inside I go, hi baby. I do love you so very much. Breathe deep, relax. It's only life. We're doing great, and we have a rich life. De-stress, everything will be fine. And then I put love, Joe, and then I put P.S. I shouldn't say this is English. P.S. You're the sexiest person I've ever been with.
Now we're all jealous.
Just